What's happening, folks? Alan Cavanagh here again. In this video, I'd like to walk you through your very first scene setups here in OBS and also walk you through a few of the settings. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to suggest you do, okay, as you can see here, this is the main dashboard of OBS. On the bottom right hand side, you'll see this list of tabs. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to suggest you do is to click into studio mode. Okay, this will allow you to have a preview on your left and what you're actually recording or broadcasting here on your right hand side. This allows you to edit things on the fly and transition through them. Alright, the first thing or the second thing we need to go through is the settings. Now there aren't many settings that we need to change. Okay, now normally when you come in here, okay, this will be set to 2500 video bit rate. Okay, now I know from experience that what works best for me is 3500. Okay, this is the only thing that you will need to play with, okay, in order to test out, what your machine can actually do and what's good for it. Okay, so this is the only thing that you will need to change inside here. Okay, I always choose my recording format as MP4. Okay, some people use VLF. Okay, for me personally, I use MP4, and because it's accessible from all other aspects. And you can also change the path of where your recordings are stored. Alright, this makes it very easy. Okay, so you can hit the browse button. Okay, now you could create a new folder and call it OBS recordings. Okay, so that you know exactly where it is that you're going to find them. Okay, select folder. You can see now it's user/username / OBS recordings. Okay, so that's where the recording of your video will end up. Okay, now when you go to streams and stuff, we'll go through that in another video. There's nothing else that you really need to change in the settings. OBS has done a good job of making it optimized for most users. Let's save them. Now let's add a few scenes here so you can see what's going on. Alright, so you can have as many scenes here as you want. Okay, scene 2, and you can rename them. Scene 3. So if I wanted to rename this, I might want to have multiple streams set up. Main stream. Okay, and if I want to move that up or down the list, I can use these arrow keys here. Alright, now in each scene you're going to have sources. So the first thing I'm going to add in as a source is a display. Alright, this is my screen capture. Again, you can name them anything you like. Okay, so I use a 2-screen setup. So this here is obviously the screen that I'm recording now, and this is the opposite screen. Okay, which is, you can see the Camtasia bar on it. Okay, so I'm going to use that. I'm also going to add in a webcam. Okay, so which is a video capture device. I'm going to call it my webcam. Okay, you can have multiple cameras here. Okay, so this is me. Hello. I'll click OK. And it's all drag and drop. Okay, you can make it larger, whichever is good for you. Some people can make overlay images. So like if you ever see the guys live streaming their video games on YouTube and stuff, and they have what looks to be, it's just basically an image, and then they've set spaces for their webcam to sit, or a chat box, anything like that. So you can be as creative as you like. But that's really it. Then once everything is set up and that you're happy, you hit this transition button, and then this is the scene. This is what's getting ready to be broadcast. Now if you had a separate scene, let me just rename this backup. Backup scene. Alright, now its sources, for example, let's use an image. Just browse my computer real quick. Desktop. Okay, let's just for example, use this. Okay. This is just a sample so that you can see what's going on. Okay. So then if you wanted to switch between this, obviously down the bottom you can see that your mic is connected. You can see the volumes, and you can also turn on and off the desktop audio. So for example, if you're recording, as I do a lot, company webinars, you're going to want to mute the microphone and only record the desktop audio, okay, because you don't want all the extra noise that's going on in the room. But to switch between the two, you'd simply hit the transition button and everything will slide over. And while you're on another scene, you can be editing this. You might want to slide this over here, and then you transition back to it, and you can create the fade, as fast or as slow as you want. Here you can edit in the time, but it all works really well. All right, guys, that is literally the very basics of OBS. You can get very technical, you can get very overwhelmed quickly. Best to keep it simple while you learn the basics. And then as you just get used to it, using it more and more, things are going to become more and more easier. But that's it, guys. I'll wrap this one up. In the next one, I'm going to walk you through how to get rid of this green screen behind me. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you in the next one.